So, Mr. Bones is a Sega Saturn exclusive video game, technically. As far as I understand, it's basically a bunch of different game types all run together with FMV cutscenes. With an original soundtrack of, well, it's an experience. So there's going to be a couple caveats to this playthrough of Mr. Bones. One, I am not required to finish every stage. In case you were unaware, dying once in Mr. Bones sets you back to the beginning of the entire game. And you're expected to beat every single level without dying once, Dragon's Lair style. So, we're gonna start off without using any codes, and then we're gonna do a level select anytime we die to continue from the level we were at last time. If I feel a level is too annoying to play, I will be skipping it. But we'll give every level at least a try. So, those are my caveats to Mr. Bones. Outside of that, let's enjoy the ride, I guess. Are there any options? There's level select. Well, I can turn on stereo. We're doing that for sure. Now, the level select is usually only levels you've beaten, but we will enter in the code later if we want to. The other thing is this game has multiple discs. I haven't actually tried the multi-disc feature yet of the game. Or not of the game, but of my Saturn. In theory, with the mode, all I have to do is open the disk drive and close it. So this is also going to be a test of that feature. We'll find out. Alright, let's get started with Mr. Bones.
Gains more soldiers. Tonight, the world will be mine.
Let's rock.
In one single night, my army of darkness, of purity, will descend upon the earth. Then there will be no more conflict, no more struggle between good and evil. There will only be evil. The world will be pure as the black void of space. Only in absolute purity can absolute beauty be found. And the only purity there is evil.
To have more skin on these bones? Man, you know I got the blues. Excuse me, did I miss something? What's going on? Oh, I see. Nice talking to you. Now somebody's messing with something he shouldn't be messing with. Now we're living proof of that. Undead proof, anyway.
You are an impurity.
Hey, let's not get personal now.
You will be dissolved.
Uh-oh.
This rules. Holy shit. Alright, level 1. That's a hole in the ground. Good to know. Oh god. Nowhere to dodge. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. We can do this. I don't know how I'm supposed to collect my bones on the ground, but sure. I can apparently do that. Or not. I don't know. There we go. Let's go, Mr. Bones! What? That was off screen. Whatever. What? Okay. Come on. This is fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. It's all blind jumps for the most part. Everything's fine. No. Get out of there. What? Okay. Getting stuck. I think we did it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Love to see it. Hey, what's up, Big F? You like jazz? No, I'm more of a blues man. Yeah, I got the blues. Alright. Oh, jeez. What the? What the? Okay, how am I supposed to... Give me my bones! Give me my bones! Jesus, what is this? I don't... Okay. Holy shit. First of many deaths in the Mr. Bones game. Yeah, no skeleton warning. Oh god, there's skeletons. Wait, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let me restart the game. I chose a level on accident. Entering in the code's a little awkward. Yeah, this whole game is skeletons. All of the game. Every single bit of the game. There we go. Alright, level 2. We will not be restarting the game from the start every death. So... I need to leave that blue there, because that's what I... Where? No, fuck. Okay. All the buttons changed. For a second there. What? I don't even know where they're attacking from half the time. What is happening? Apparently it's just everywhere. That's where they're attacking from. Alright, see? Alright, this level sucks. Just memorize the pattern, I guess? Salem picked a bad time to jump up here as well. Alright, we're gonna be entering this code a lot, apparently. It doesn't remember it. Kitty. Alright, down, bud. Down. Okay, try this again. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing during this. Jumping over these things, sure, but... What does that button do? Why would I want to press said button? Now it's just going faster. Alright, yeah. I'm in, yeah. Alright, yeah. What? Oh god. That's what that button's for. To kill the enemies, of course. I think I need to kill them all one by one, which is pretty absurd. Do I win? Am I supposed to jump off? What's up, Dr. Hugbees? Okay, I'm gonna go right. Apparently that's correct. Okay, gaming. We did it. Alright, I can still attack. I can also mash the letter. Oh, that gets my bones back. Okay, I understand now. Got it. Got it. Controls are weird, but they make sense somehow. Where are you coming from? Listen here, bucko. I would like my legs back. Alright, let's press the jump button down to go down here. There. Okay. Why are my legs just falling off randomly? Oh god. Legs, come back. Fuck, it was off screen. No. Man. Hate to see it. Alright, well, here we go again. Yeah, we're gonna see that FMV a lot. It's gonna happen a lot. This game's hard. Very mean. What? Alright. Can't even see what's hitting me. There we go. Oh, right, they're underground here, being real jerkwads. I remember now. Those legs, I guess. Extra limbs? Who needs extra bones, right? Not this guy. Okay, so the trick there is not to jump. Got it. Alright, game, just kill him! Fuck! This level's hard. I don't think I want to skip it yet, but I might. This level does the main thing of throwing things off screen so you can't react to them. Okay, already further than we were. None of these are keys. Okay. Try this weirdo. Just bones. Alright, so I'm guessing I need to go in all of these and look for a key. But all I'm finding are worthless bones. Oh, at the beginning of the stage, I should have known. No, this is just healing. Which, well, appreciated. Not a key. I think I've killed all the enemies. Except for this dweeb. I can't seem to kill. Dang it. Okay, so where the hell is the key? I don't what? You jump on it? Sure. Why not? Ow. Ow. Oh, it's the Twitter grave. I think that's a checkpoint. Or something? I don't know what that is. A heal? Looks like a heal. sneaky. There we go. Progress, progress. Love to see it. I don't. Please die. Thank you. I can go up here. Oh. Fuck. Don't like this. Maybe I'm right near the end though. Oh shit. Come on. Do the thing. No, damn it. It wouldn't attack. Dang it. Dang it. That had to be near the end. Alright, I'm just gonna move on.
I'm stiff as a wet sheet in a cold snap. You better face facts, Mr. Bones. They ain't gonna leave you alone. Some red-eyed devil's gonna make his bones tonight. Yeah, maybe I should just let him. What's that sound? Yeah, maybe there's a hotel I could hole up in. Some gingerbread house, bed, and breakfast, skeleton hotel. I don't know this place, but I know that sound. But how do I know?
Is that the blues? Oh shit. Love to see it.
Is someone out there? Who are you? What do you want? No, I know someone's out there. Either come inside or be on your way.
Scottish.
How does that thing do that? It would make that pretty noise.
What, have you been dead for 50 years? It's called a guitar, son. Why don't you try one on for size?
I think they've had guitars since anyway. This game whips.
Don't think about it. Just play it. There you go.
Sounds like I'm back in serious jelly.
Are you messing with the Gullion?
The Gullion?
The man with the drums.
Yes, sir, we are messing.
You'd better hang on to that guitar. It might come in handy.
Thanks. Later on.
This game rules. God, yeah, now I wanna make a necromancer bard in D&D with a guitar.
How about that? One chord and I wigged him.
Who plays the blues?
Now, y'all can't talk, but you can listen and maybe even feel.
All right. Guitar solo with Mr. Bones. The O's are Mr. Bones. Hey, what's up, Ty? Yeah, we're playing. I'm trying to figure out what the hell it's asking me to do here. So I'm trying to turn all the skeleton's eyes from blue to red. Timing's actually important for me like this. I'm not really understanding though. They all pulled out lighters. Okay. We did it. Gaming.
What? They don't make them like they used to. Good thing I've got a sense of humor. Situation like this could be downright depressing.
Yeah, the start of each measure is what I think it was. It was confusing though, because there's no instructions, so it's just, well, maybe this, maybe that. Oh god. The bats have stolen my bones. I'm Mr. Bones. What am I gonna do without my Mr. Bones? Oh Jesus. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit. Well, this isn't gonna go well for me. Alright, so I need to avoid the enemies with having the shittiest movement known to man. Great. Yeah, no, this is Mr. Bones. Alright, can I get that? Alright, I can get a bone back. There we go. This is fine. Hey, what's up, Seacolin? Thanks for the luck. Oh, don't like that. Some Crash Bandicoot ass bats. Oh no, oh fuck. Okay, buddy, can I get by you? No? Shit, shit, I'm stuck at the corner. Alright. No, shit. That level sucks. Alright, we'll give it one more try. So, I guess, like, the point of the level is to collect your bones back and get to the end. But... I want to remind you that the game expects you to do every single level with one life.
Oh, there go all my bones.
We are entering in a level select code to not have to redo everything in the entire game every time we die. I want to pick up that bone, but... yeah, it's real ruthless. This game is absurdly hard. Oh, I saw a bone. Oh, shit. Alright, got my arm back. Oh, falling down was a bad idea. I forgot that this mother hacker's down here. Whose only job is to knock your bones off, by the way. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's a bone in the corner here, but it might as well be worthless. Oh no. So the problem right now is I've lost so much of my energy that my bones are just falling off on their own. I need to get one of those blue bats or birds or whatever to make my bone energy strong. Otherwise they'll just keep falling, so that's something at least. Yeah, I hate when my bones just fall off. Happens to the worst of it. Oh, fuck. Shit. So, like, as you get hit in this game, the punishment gets worse for getting hit. It's kind of rude. No, not like this. Oh, fuck. I forgot about this. These two stuck here like morons. Alright, well, shit, let's just go. Maybe we can make it back up top, which is where we need to be. Down here is a death trap. Shit. No, I want to... No, let me through, you son of a bitch! God damn it! Oh, my feelings. Maybe I can get some of my bones back, I guess. But I dropped down here. I mean, I did, but... I can't get over this guy. Ah, shit. Okay. We have a problem, though. I don't have enough energy to hold on to these bones anyways. Alright, so when this attempt fails, which is going to be happening very shortly, I think we're just going to skip this level. This level sucks. A lot. What the? Okay, where am I going? I think I'm supposed to land on that tree branch, but not... No? Okay, I think the exit's literally up there. And I can't get there. Up on the top left. I just can't jump that high. I think I need a full body to do it. Which is... I don't know. I don't know if I want to accept that much of a Sisyphean punishment. So I think we're going to skip that level. Let's try Dawn of the Bats instead. I'm here more to experience the game, and if I can complete the level, cool. But I'm not going to push it. Yeah, I think I was at the end of the level, too. Oh well. Oh, right, I can kill bats. Ah. No. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna wait for the bats to come back. Or not. This thing is really finicky. Like, you know how the jump pads in Mario 1 are, like, really finicky? About where you stand on them, and if they give you the height or not when you press the button? This is worse. I don't even know if it's working. Okay, at least the bats are gone. That time it worked. Okay. Oh, fuck. This first jump is hell. There's a hole? Okay. I'm just gonna try and go up left. Easier said than done, but there we go. Okay, I don't know what that... Oh, it fills me to full. Got it. That makes sense. I just want to jump. There. progress. Not too bad. The only problem I'm having now is where do I go? Oh, no. Fuck. God damn it. This mother hecker's back. Really? Okay, I don't have enough power to attack him. Took out too much of my blue power, so I guess we're dead. Great. Whew, boy, that's a rough one, too. Day of the Bats. One of these bat levels has to be good. At least I have full body. That's a step up. Oh no. 2 pixel wide platforms. That's not a good sign. Oh no. Shit. What? Fuck, I forgot that guy can jump. Alright. This is back to sucking. I have to climb those trees. I don't know if I can get by this guy. He's kind of a big deal. Oh, nope, there we go, gaming. Okay. Whew. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? That rules. Enemy I can't even see off screen hits me. That rules. Okay. Oh, shit. Fuck. 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 Can I just jump past you, pal? Thanks. What the? I mean, I did kill it, I guess. Technically. Alright, I'm 1 hit from death. Oh, fuck. There's nowhere to go. Oh, man. All of these levels suck. These bat ones are so bad. Alright, let's just keep seeing if we can get to the good levels, I guess. I already set up that I'm not necessarily going to beat every level of this game. We'll just keep moving forward. this level's way more my speed. For the Pepsi Man speedrunner. I have been here for rolling logs. I know rolling logs. Truly an unfair advantage in the Mr. Bones race. What? Oh, that was off screen. Oh god. Love to see it. No. Okay. No. I wanted that. That's okay. Gamer! First try. Let's go. Yeah, they are kind of like giant cans of Pepsi. That's true.
What the? Whoa. Quite a backbeat I got going there.
Remember, kids, do drugs. I think that's a pretty positive message of the game, yeah? No, yeah, that sounds right.
The first thing for somebody to realize that wants to know what the blues is the first thing they got to realize that everybody has it. She was a little baby as soon as he comes out of the mama and has the blues. It's not a matter of not having the blues or not knowing, it's a matter of not recognizing, what it is.
This level rules. Oh. Alright, if you stand on a
It's like
thing
we
too
think
long, it
that,
breaks, huh?
just because
Alright.
somebody's got $10 million, they're happy. I can't prove this, but this is how I figure it. If prison ain't the blues, man, I don't know what is. No, there's been times when I've just been.
I don't know why that one's
just
not
down,
spaced
like they
properly.
say so far. I can't
Sometimes.
see where up is actually.
Oh, it moves. That's why.
You don't know what to do with it. You can't hold on to it inside forever, or you figure it'll bust you apart. And you can't let go of it to anybody because that won't necessarily do any, fix the problem. Sometimes a man's got to cry, but he's been brought up to think, man, he's supposed to cry. He's a man or something, so he takes his guitar and he just kind of. While he's got this thing that will make a noise and we give him company and all, he can say things that sometimes it's a little hard to get out in words. And he's real lonely. He can take that guitar, and maybe he can't make it say words, but he can make it say a whole lot of different things.
Now,
The guitar can only talk to you if you make it talk.
oh, that looked like a thing I needed to go to.
It can be like that sometimes. Even if no other human being
Nope.
is listening to you, if you can open up that pressure valve, and get all that garbage out, sometimes it makes a man feel better. It's just about the music.
Hey, what's up, Dashy? We're having a good time with Mr. Bones. Everybody loves Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones.
But I mean, this is what the
No.
blues is.
Oh, God. Where do I go?
Sometimes it's a very good thing that we have the blues. You just have
There
to,
we go.
take the sour with the sweet. Okay, friend, come on in and I'll play you some music and we'll talk about it. The awesomeness, the awestruckness. There are people that have to look in the dictionary to find out what blues means that has more blues than I want.
Hey, what's up, Rudo? It's Mr. Bones!
Jesus Christ, had the blues. Big time.
Big time. Oh no. Okay. I don't think I was supposed to
Beyond all
fall
the
down
land
here.
and sea and sky, there's blues. That's true. You know, that's in the book, and I swear it is.
This game rules.
The first thing when somebody realizes that wants to know what the blues is, the first thing they gotta realize is that everybody has it.
You can't walk that. Okay. Good to know. You have to jump on these.
Little baby, as soon as he comes out of mama and has the blues. You know, it's not a matter of not having the blues or not knowing.
I
it's
need
a
to
matter
get
of not
here
recognizing, you know, what it is.
as just a, God damn it.
It's just like we think that.
I need to get here
because
as
somebody's
just
got $10 million,
no arms, legs, man. Alright, well maybe this
I
jerk
can't
can hit
prove
me.
this, but this is how I figure it.
Alright, we'll see if we can get this guy to hit me down to...
If prison ain't the blues, man, I don't know what is. No, there's been times when I've just been, you know, just down, like they say, so far I can't see.
Oh wait,
nothing.
can't you get rid of your body parts? Is that a thing I can do?
You don't know what to do with it. You can't hold on to it inside forever, or you figure it'll bust you apart, and you can't let go of it too many.
Yeah, I'll take a tip, I guess.
That won't necessarily do.
Isn't there a way to
fix
like
the
break
problem.
yourself apart? Is that what I'm missing?
Sometimes a man.
I don't know how to do it though.
He's been brung up to think, man, he's supposed to cry, he ain't a man or something. So he takes his guitar and he just kind of.
I guess I'll look. I don't know. Pressing buttons didn't work earlier. Controls. XYZ disassemble Mr. Bones. Okay. There we go. We did it. Yeah, this is being played on console, so... Oh. I see. That level whipped. More levels need to be like that. Excuse me? What? That got existential weird quick. Bones! Okay, it must be the other way. Yeah, the one caveat to this Ryudo is I am not required to finish every stage. If a stage sucks, I'm just going to use the level select to skip ahead. And also, if I die, I don't have to redo the game. We're just going to keep going. Because it's kind of punishing, as it turns out. Yeah, you don't see games like this on wimpy baby consoles like the PlayStation 2. Or the PlayStation 1. Or the PlayStation 3. Fuck. My joke. I wish I knew if I'm supposed to be going right or left. Alright, right it is. Left it is. Right it's not. That's the end of the stage. Alright, left it is. You can't just spell bones backwards? Wait a minute. No, get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, we did it. Am I even doing this right? That did heal me. Alright, we have chosen poorly. The other direction. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Panic, panic. Go back. Oh no. I don't know if I can get back in now. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see what's happening. We're gathering one body part at a time, and every time I fail, I have to redo that section. Got it. I understand, game. Have a nice day. This is hell. Oh, gaming. Real gaming hours. Alright, we got 2 more legs. No, 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 no! Yes! I showed you my bones, please respond. Oh shit, it's the other way. Alright. I think I gotta do the thing again where I go... No! Ah, that sucks so much. I think I gotta go under them. Alright, at least this one's not that bad. Yeah, I feel like you have to like get real awkward about this one. And do this. No, no, fuck you. Man. Man! Might as well be random movement at that point. This is basically Arkanoid, though. I've played an Arkanoid before. No, no, no! Hate to see it. Okay. You don't know if you want to play this game anymore? It's pure gaming. Why would you not want to play this game? The one thing is you should have the level select code handy at all times while playing this game. That's my pro gamer suggestion for pro gamers. Always have that level select code ready. Where? What the? Man! Oh, that level got really hard for some reason. I think I got lucky the first time. Oh, shit. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna skip that level. Just fuck that. I gave it a try. Honest try. Oh, it's too long, is the problem. Alright, next level. Oh god, what's that level called? Big Bones? I think it was Big Bones. Yeah. Alright.
Oh boy, I wish I had my guitar.
Oh, my guitar!
What can you do on the moon? You can't even breathe on the moon.
Hell yeah. That's a good question, Mr. Bones.
What can you do in this world? You can't even love in this world. You can't face the darkness, can't face the light. You can't even live in this world. in this world. I don't know your story, ma'am. I don't even know my own. But I gotta get out of here and stop that man from doing what he's doing. Can you help me?
Cool. Anyways. Yeah. Now this nonsense. Oh man, this is just a big toilet bowl. This sucks. What? Alright, so the thing is constantly spinning, which means you're always moving. That really sucks. Okay, you can jump, but... I did it! Gamer! Alright, we're gonna test the disc change. I haven't actually tested this feature yet. In theory, it should queue up the other disc. And if I just open up my disk drive and then close it again, it'll switch disks. Which doesn't work. Okay, plan B. Fuck. Shit. I haven't actually tested this feature yet. Let's just try loading disk 2. The spot where I destroyed my game. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I'll have to test the disk change feature a little bit more later. I was certain from the manual, all I have to do is open the disk drive and close it, or open the disk tray and close it, but apparently not. So, yeah. Let's try starting from disk 2. Why doesn't that work? Shit. Okay. They're all in the same folder. Shit. Let's try... ba, 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 ba. No, that's not any of the... Disable lid switch? That's probably my problem. There we go. Let's try that. Why is that off by default? Alright, that means I probably need to... Alright, let's try that. Insert another disc. Alright, well at least it swaps discs now. So let's see if I can get this to work the way I want it to. And eventually go back to disc 1. Hey, wait, no, wait, I think we got it. Yeah, gaming! Alright, we're back. We did it. Disc 2. Alright, gamers. All I had to do was enable a feature that was disabled by default for some reason on my mode. Yeah, this is a Sega Saturn, I believe Model 2, with a Terra Onion mode in it. I've also custom decorated it as a Police Knots Saturn with a red clear shell. I think there's a photo of it on my Twitter. Go hard or go bone? That's illegal, Ryu. You take that back. You can't make puns like that. That's illegal. Navigating this FMV maze is kind of a nightmare because it's pulling you in all directions randomly the whole time. Damn it. Alright. What? Oh. Alright, let's just skip that level. Insert other disc. Already? Confusing. Alright, let's see if we can get this to work again. It should just load up all 4 discs and then loop between them. I selected one back. Did I? Shit, I did. You're right. I totally did. Alright. We might be redoing that level then. Damn it. Yeah, okay, we're gonna redo that level. That's fine. What did I pick? Oh, I picked the cutscene. Like a dummy. Alright, well, anyway. So, the controls are reversed here, first of all. Also, the water just kind of pulls you to the sides as it moves the FMV. So you mix in, like, flight controls with the game just randomly pulling you in directions. This kind of sucks. I think it's doable, but it's really finicky and awkward. I don't know why people like inverted. Like, I understand when you're flying in real life. You pull in the opposite direction. I hate it. I hate it in video games. I hate it so much. My brain just doesn't work that way with video games. Shit. On the plus side, the disc change works, so you know. Not bad. What? I know there's levels like this later on, too. So, like, I guess I might as well practice this, but I know there's one level near the end that you have to do something like this, but you're gliding, kind of. What? Okay. It looked like I could go that way. Yeah, the other problem with this is you're guessing where the FMV will let you go, where it's gonna take you. So that's fun. Alright, yeah, screw that level. That level sucks. We're having a good time with Mr. Bones, though. Okay. Cutscene.
Do you think he's dead, Bob? Of course he's dead. Look at him. Maybe we should tie him up to be on the safe side. Bob? Tie him up? What for? He's dead. Jim?
Oh, now what? Do
I
look
remember
like
a Wishbone
shoe?
episode
Get these
about
laces
this.
off me.
Oh no. Dagulian's walking bones will get no help from us. Dagulian is stealing my people. He's using them as slaves in his castle.
Little bitty slaves? Oh, that's too cruel. But I don't walk for Dagulian.
He uses arachnids.
They're getting grabbed by the ghoulies.
See?
Kidnapped by spiders? Oh, the weirdness never stops. I can help you. Look at me, sir. Look at my eyes.
You can stop the spiders from stealing my people?
Sure as my name is Mr. Bones.
It's Mr. Bones.
Now, get me out of this.
What?
Oh, that's what it wants me to do. Right. Where? Got him. Oh my god, it's literally all the way across the screen. Okay, if you want to get that skull, you have to drop all your bones. Got it. Shit. Mr. Bones! What? Okay. Well, I'm gonna lose that one on the right anyway, so. What? Okay. This is hard. I feel like I just need to guess where they're going to go a little bit. Mr. Bones! Destroy all of our buildings, Mr. Bones! Jump on them with your big bone legs! Wait, where'd that one go? It's gone? Alright, we're getting into a rhythm now, though. It's back and forth the whole time, so... Not so bad. Especially since I don't need to shoot them. No! Not on my watch! Got him. GG.
Thank you, Mr. Bones.
And don't mention it. Now, I gotta get out of here. Whoa!
My bones!
Careful with that leg bone, children. I'm a brittle man.
This game rules so much.
Carrying a skeleton to an icy lake. Carry him so carefully, he's never gonna break. Carrying a skeleton to an icy lake, and his name is Mr. Bones.
Bones. Bones. Bones. Hell yeah. God, I can't imagine wanting to speedrun this game, but I know some people that do. Oh, wait, I remember this level. So I was watching my buddy Purry play through this game, which is where I got interested in playing it myself. This level sucks. A lot. It's got ice physics. And, instant death ice that you just have to know where to go ahead of time. This is probably a level I will be skipping, but we'll try it at least once. Didn't find it through Liz. Yeah, Liz is who I know speedruns this, because Liz ran this at GDQ. But I didn't watch the GDQ run, because I wanted to remain mostly blind. Shit. Nice to meet you. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Cool party. Anyway, the Icy Lake. Why don't you chill out? I haven't even seen Batman and Robin. I just know all the lines. Alright, anyway. The Arnie voice is one of the only voices I've practiced. I used to be able to do a good Macho Man Randy Savage until my voice changed. Alright, so I believe the gimmick here is follow this thing on the thin ice. Which is really hard because it's icy. Yeah, have a good one, Linya. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy hanging out. We got Bones. Yo, we got Bones. What up? Wait, what? Alright, we're just gonna skip this level because I remember this level being absolute trash. Absolute trash. The worst of the worst. I gave it 2 tries. I'm good. Oh, I remember this level being even worse. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well. What a camera. What a camera. This also has ice physics. You're moving upwards. You can't see what's ahead of you. And if you stop even once, you're dead. I'm dead. Oh man. We'll give that one another couple tries, but I suspect I will not be doing this level also. On the plus side, I'm getting really good at entering in the code. It's Pepsi Man, but from the crotch perspective? Oh man. Oh shit. It's way worse than Pepsi Man. The log rolling, though, that was Pepsi Man. I know log rolling. This game, this particular level requires you to just memorize the turn locations. Like, there's levels like this in Toy Story, where it's like really slidey, really shitty. You can't see what's happening ahead of you. They're not good there either. The perspective's not as bad in Toy Story though, so maybe that says something about Toy Story. Yeah, there's health. Every time you die, your health goes down. Oh, wait, you meant the skull. Yeah, you can just barely see it. It's there, though. You can just barely see it because it blends in. It's also really hard to pick up because of the ice physics. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Oh, fucking A, man. I can't even get past the beginning. It's... so the health is placed in a location that is really awkward to turn into. And it's also off-screen. Alright, how about this? I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. And then we'll continue with more Mr. Bones, but I gotta refill my my drink and everything too, so... Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we back? Oh god. Puzzle. I do like a puzzle. Okay, so I do this and then don't get hit. Is that what I... Okay, the little shadow puppets are really good. Second idea. There's a butterfly up here. Huh. Why is this a 3D object? At you fast. Life really comes at you fast. Oh god. I can do this? Well, this is new. My bones! Yeah. Alright, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. If I walk back, some like fireballs appear. Can I turn into anything else? Yes, very useful. Good job, Mr. Bones. I have really long legs now. Yes, good. Yes, good. Ah, fuck. That was almost cool. That lets me get the butterfly to heal. Okay. Alright, alright. Gaming. Let Mr. Bones dab, you cowards. Okay. I have a longer arm now. For some reason. Clearly this is a puzzle level. Does it involve that slow fireball? What if I... Is there a certain amount of bones I need? Mr. Bones! I'm very spooky also. We're all spooky together. I am also spooker. A big spookum. Oh man, what am I doing? I don't get it. It's gotta have something to do with this. Does it just light up my head? With the door? Like the shadow of my head? Alright, does this thing actually move? It does, okay. Weird. I don't get the puzzle. What's the puzzle? Puzzle. What's the puzzle? Yeah, that was not gaming indeed. fireballs, right? It can't just be run back and forth, though. Right? Like, there has to be an actual puzzle here. Right? Clearly. Surely. God, those are fast. It's eating my inputs. No. Alright. Can I get my bones back? My bones! My bones! Huh. Thinking Bobby indeed. Shit. Alright. Oh, I don't even know if I'm doing it right. I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing it wrong. Why is there a slow fireball sometimes? That's worrying me. I almost think it's the distance that I walk into the shadow. Or something like that. Just dodging everything doesn't work though. I would like my arm back. Please give arm. Please give arm. Please give arm back. Thank you. Can I manipulate these in any way? I can jump on top of these, but to what end? I'm very tall. I legitimately have no idea what the hell the game wants me to do. Is it... Alright, my next thought is stand on the doorway and don't die. That's my next thought. Stand in the doorway and don't get hit. Oh. Was that actually it? Alright. Well, at least there's progress. So there's a switch in front of the door. Okay. This thing's blue now. Okay. Gamer? Hate that noise. What is that noise? I think I broke something. Oh god. That is in fact in-game. I don't understand. Alright, we did it. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know what I broke with the audio, but that ruled. It also sucked in equal amounts. The Mr. Bones experience. God. Panic. Panic. Okay, I'm seeing what's happening already, though. How do I know what to dodge? Aw, jeez. I need to unscrew those wing nuts. In order to do that, I have to jump off the dinosaur skeleton's head. So the rest is just execution, I guess. But, shit. side first. Rude. Ow. Oh, fuck. God. What? Alright. There's just rocks falling the whole time, too, to prevent you from standing in one spot. Because of course there are. Fuck. Alright. How many times do I have to do this? Ow. I just want my bones. Okay, I think I know the pattern of dodge now, though. That's the good news. What? Fuck, come on! A rock from the ceiling got me. The nerve. Wait, why aren't you attacking up? Alright. This is a bad attempt. I don't know why it's attacking up. Need my input there. Alright, so it took too long. Holy shit, that attempt sucked. Rude. This one seems... I mean, it seems doable. It's just really rude. For no good reason. The stupid rocks falling from the ceiling. So mean. There we go. Like, what am I supposed to do? That rock came out of nowhere. Okay. There's another rock out of nowhere. It's more than 3. The bad news. Oh, shit. What? Man. I bet it's like 4 or 5 on each side. All just getting like pelted by random rocks. Okay, let's try this right side first then. You don't want to stand all the way to the wall. You want to... Why does he attack upwards? You want to stand a little bit over. That fucking rock! Man! So rude. There. I got hit by another rock. Come on. Oh. Not good. Okay. We got the health. Let's see if I can get my bones back. Oh, shit. Right, it's on the other side now, and now I'm getting super screwed. Alright, alright, no, this is fine, this is fine. I know what to do. This is fine. We're gaming. We're gaming. We're not gaming. Abort. No gaming happening. Abort. Absolutely zero gaming. What the fucking... Come on. Did I do it? No, I did not do it. In fact, I'm getting destroyed by gaming. God damn it. You know what? That's fair. That one's on me. Man, you have to do this a lot of times. Alright, so I guess the important thing is just you need to memorize where the rocks fall. Maybe alternate the sides you go on. But I don't want to alternate because I want to save that skull for when I actually need the health. It's the awkward thing. Oh, shit. This is fine. I have to do this. All exactly as intended. There was rock there, but why did he attack him? Anyway. Okay, okay, bucko. Come on, bucko. Yeah, sometimes he just attacks up for no... Oh, come on! I don't know why he's not attacking downward. What am I supposed to do? Okay. I'm just gonna skip this level, I guess. I don't know. This level's very mean. I think it's doable, but man, it's gonna take me a long-ass time. There's no remembering, it's just random. Apparently. Yeah, we're just gonna go on with our lives. I'm here to experience Mr. Bones, not beat every level.
Is a sweet thing to savor. I do hope you'll forgive my aggressive and extremely rude behavior. My imprisonment made me somewhat testy, I'm afraid. Now, hop on. And hold on tight.
Wait, the Tyrannosaurus Rex was a pterodactyl? Excuse me? Hello? Also, that's not how flying works. That's not how wings work. What? Excuse me? What? What? Excuse me? Alright, I remember this level sucking, but in a manageable way. Have to gain enough health per section. Oh, Jesus. To make it through all the sections without getting killed. Since there's 4 sections. And you could be dead man walking very quickly in this. If you just miss too many memorization thing. Oh god. But it's also really finicky. Like you have to know which direction those extra orbs are every single hit. Yeah. It's a cool stage though, but the concept of forced health damage is kind of weird. How much do I care about completing this stage is my question. I think I'll give it one more try. But it's just something that's going to take a lot of memorization and a lot of, like, trial and error in a painful way. I don't know if I'm up for that. We'll see if we can game it out. Maybe I'm just a gamer god. I don't know. I think it just alternates left and right. Alright, that doesn't hurt that much then, as long as you remember left right. So this one should be left. Oh. That's not good. Okay, how are you supposed to do this? Shit. Your legs wiggle to the side in an awkward way. I'm pretty sure I'm dead now. Yeah, fuck. Oh man, that is asking for a level of precision I'm not willing to give. Alright, we'll skip that level too. I think I could grind that out, but I'm not really interested. Mostly because the level takes so long. Okay. Alright. So, in earlier stages, these little blood orb things would hurt you. So... I suspect that's the same here, which means this is just an asteroids level? Oh, it's literally asteroids. God. more asteroids than I thought it was. Understandable. Have a nice day. So the major problem here is you're constantly rotating. There we go. Bonus stage. Yeah.
Whoa! Party is getting rough. Whoa! This cat is serious. What he needs is an attitudinal adjustment.
Funny Bones. Ho ho. Best stage. Ooh. Mortal Kombat.
I was expecting some questions on a piece of paper.
Oh wait, no, this is the joke thing.
You know, that math exam was a piece of cake. I was expecting some questions on a piece of paper.
Okay, I think I...
You know, that math exam was a piece of cake. You know, that math exam was a piece of cake. I was expecting some questions on a piece of paper.
A button
I was
doesn't do
expecting some
anything.
questions on a piece of paper. You know, that math exam was a piece of cake. You know, that math exam was a piece of cake. You know, that math exam was a piece of cake.
I'm confused.
I was expecting some questions. You know, that math exam was a piece of cake. I was expecting some questions on a piece of paper. You know, that math
I don't
exam
understand.
was a piece of cake.
I don't understand. I only have 2 buttons. I'm trying to make a joke. But what's the inputs? Oh man. Alright, so the little bar goes up on the bottom left. I'm noticing that. How do I change my jokes?
Elvis Parsley.
Okay. I don't...
What's green and sings?
Oh,
Elvis Parsley.
I understand now. It's a 6-button game, which is the only 6-button game so far in the whole game.
Give him some sheet music to stop playing. How do you get a get to stop playing? Give him some sheet music.
Oh,
How
I
do you
understand.
get a get to stop playing? How do you get a guitar player to stop playing? Give him some sheet music.
There we go. Okay, I understand. I understand the jokes. I understand the jokes.
In Central Park, we're walking in Central Park. One was assaulted. One was assaulted in Central Park. We're
Okay.
walking in Central Park. One was assaulted. 2 peanuts in Central Park.
Okay.
2 peanuts were walking in Central Park.
I understand the joke now. I understand the joke now.
2 peanuts were walking in Central Park. One was assaulted.
I get it. I get it.
The other stayed behind in the cot. The lesser of 2 weeks. Now one went to Hollywood and became a 2 boll weevils grew up in South Carolina. Now one went to Hollywood and became a famous actor. The other stayed behind in the cotton fields and never amounted to much. The lesser of 2 weevils. The other stayed 2 boll weevils grew up in South Carolina. Now one went to Hollywood and became a 2 boll weevils grew up in South Carolina.
Okay.
The second one, naturally, 2 boll weevils grew up in South Carolina. Now one went to Hollywood and became a famous actor.
The second one naturally became known as. The other stayed behind in the cotton field. The one went to Hollywood. Two boll weevils grew up in South
This is a
Carolina.
really long joke.
The one went to Hollywood and became a famous actor. The other stayed behind in the cotton fields and never amounted to much. The second one.
Shit.
The one went to Hollywood. Two boll weevils grew up in South Carolina. The one went to Hollywood and became a famous actor. The second one naturally became known as. The other stayed behind in the cotton fields, and the one went to Hollywood. Two boll weevils grew up in South Carolina. The one went to Hollywood and became a famous actor. The lesser of two weevils.
Fuck, okay, I don't... Oh, man, it's so complicated trying to be like, what's the joke? But more importantly, what button did I press before for that input? Because it's such a long joke. Dang it. I understand what I'm doing now, though, so... Alright. That was a 5-step joke, and I kept forgetting what button did what.
Roll in the mud, and cross the road again. Why did the chicken... And cross the road again. Why did the chicken cross the road? And cross the road again. Why did the chicken roll in the mud, cross the road, and cross the road?
What the fuck is... Okay.
Why did the chicken and cross the... Why did the roll in the... Why did the chicken... He was a dirty... Why did the chicken cross the road, roll in the mud, and cross the road again? He was a dirty double crosser.
I got it!
He was there. I went to the doctor. It was okay. I went to the doctor for a checkup. It was okay. He was there.
Okay, that was only a 3-step joke.
The string answers and says, "No, I'm a string walks into a bar." Sits the bartender says, "A string walks into a bar." The string answers, "A string." So the string goes outside. A string walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, aren't you the same string who just came in here?" So the string goes outside, ties himself. A string walks into a bar. The string answers and says, "No."
What? Okay.
A string walks into a bar. The bartender says, "A string walks into a bar, sits down and orders a drink." The bartender says, "Hey, a string walks into a bar, sits down and orders a drink." The string answers, "A string walks into a bar."
God, I don't know what I'm
down
doing.
And orders a drink. So the string goes, a string walks
What's
into
the
a
next
bar.
step?
Sits
I pressed
down
every
and
button.
orders a drink. The bartender says,
There. Okay, fuck.
"A string walks into a bar, sits down and orders a drink." The bartender says, "We don't serve strings here." So the string goes outside, ties himself up, roughs himself up in the head, goes back in the bar and orders a drink. The bartender says, "Hey, aren't you the same string who just came in here?" The string answers and says, "No, I'm afraid not."
Got him, dude.
Cross the road. Why'd the cow cross the road? Cross the road. Why'd the cow to get to the... why'd the cow cross the road? Why'd the cow cross the road to get to the... Why'd the cow cross the road to get to the...
It kept not accepting the input at the right time. Man. I feel like you just need to know the jokes. Because the really long ones screw you. It's a really good level, but man, they're asking a lot out of you for 10 of these. When some of them are 5 steps and they take the entirety of the time.
To get to the... Why'd the cow cross the road? Why'd the cow cross the road? Why'd the cow cross the road to get to the other side? Why did the zombie to turn the blinker? Why did the zombie drive into the ditch to turn the blinker off? What do you call a fish that's missing an eye? What do you call a fish that's missing an eye?
What do you call a fish that's missing an eye?
I just parappa that joke.
You guys are so skinny, you'd look like if you were wearing white shirts. You guys are so skinny, if you were wearing white shirts and red, you'd look like. You guys are so skinny, if you were wearing white shirts and red ties, you'd look like thermometers.
Trying to call Cat with that joke? Yeah, pretty much.
I was expecting, that math exam was a piece of cake, which was a kind of surprise because I was expecting some questions on a piece of paper. How do you get a guitar player to stop playing? Give him some sheet music.
Oh, it's only 8, not 10, my bad.
Cross the road. He didn't have any. Why didn't the chicken skeleton cross the road? He didn't have any guts.
This level rules.
A mushroom walks into a bar, sits down, and orders a drink. The mushroom said, a mushroom walks into a bar, sits down, and orders a drink. Hey, we don't serve. A mushroom walks into a bar, sits down, and orders a drink. The bartender says, a mushroom walks into a bar, sits down, and orders a drink. The bartender says, the mushroom says, a mushroom walks.
Alright.
A mushroom walks into a bar, sits down, and orders a drink. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve mushrooms here. The mushroom says, why? I'm a fun guy.
There we go. I'm glad I finished that. That's a good level.
It took me hundreds of years to make this night possible. I even prolonged my life with vampire blood.
But what have you got for it besides 1,000 acres of stony lonesome?
A canvas of black. Who'd have thought one little white speck would ruin everything?
Me.
Mr. Bones! No!
But I see red skies ahead now, Mr. Bones.
Thank you, ma'am. That's exactly what I need.
Alright, let's go, gamers. Los Endos is Spanish for the Endos. Okay. Well, that went well. Fuck. I think I'm just supposed to dodge, or not dodge, I'm just supposed to block them with the guitar? Question mark? Not quite clear if I have to do a button input or not. Okay, apparently I do. Because I hit me every time. Fair enough. What's the input, game? No. Shit. Let me restart. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. Now I have to swap through discs again, I think. No, okay. I think it still had something in memory, so I didn't have to worry about it. Alright. Try again. There's gotta be some input I have to do. What am I doing? It makes no sense. I just wish I knew the inputs. I just don't know what I'm doing, is the problem here. I need to be, like, blocking these, sure, but just holding in that direction isn't working. What time it hit me? I don't... What am I doing? Makes no sense. Is it mash A? Is it hit B? Is it C? The jump button? Is it... I don't even know. Oh, you can make the Mr. Bones jump in the intro if you mash. Oh, I didn't know that. Alright. There we go. It's mash B while doing it. That would have been good to know earlier. Oh, what? Okay. At least I know what I'm doing. At least I know what I'm doing. Step forward. Alright. Gaming. Gaming. I think this is the same. Oh, it's not the same every time. Refilling the circle? What am I doing? I'm confused. Oh shit. What am I doing? Okay, why is it refilling the circle though? Hold on. I have to hit those. Interesting. Is it an actual question? No. Maybe it's not MASH? Maybe I can aim them? Okay. I can aim them. Okay. That's the problem. I understand now. What? Shit. Okay, I understand now. I understand. Alright. Gaming. So it's not MASH. It's the answer. Okay. I have to shoot it before I can block another one. So that's actually what was screwing me up before, is I wasn't shooting it. Not that I need to MASH to block it. Okay. So now the problem is trying to keep track of where it's shooting the thing while giving me... Alright, now there's just a lot to keep track of, but it's doable. Shit. Love to see it.
Gotcha. Oh, now we ain't gonna go through all this again now, are we?
What do you expect to extract when you stick a pipette into the heart of darkness? Puppy dog tails?
Excuse me, but didn't you say you had vampire blood?
Shut up! I'll turn you into toothpicks and give you to gluttons who eat nothing but gristle.
Behind you, man!
What's the alternative to evil anyway? Good? Ha!
You know, setting up his drum machine
And I'll show you a hypocrite.
in front of a stained glass window. Maybe not the best plan.
And I waited long enough. Centuries.
Mr. Bones didn't even save the world.
To me!
The night's over, man.
The long red night has just begun!
I hate to break it to you.
What?
Hell of a game. Hell of a game.
Not much of a listener, was he?
Yo, the Banshee.
Now she has no body, and I have no skin. Ho ho! It could work out. It could happen.
Oh no, they're gonna bone. Yeah, Wraith Wife. You know what? Me too. Alright, that's Mr. Bones. We did it. I'm gonna count that as done in one. We didn't finish every level, but I got the enjoyment I wanted out of it. game whips. Like, the bad parts are obviously awful, but man, there's a lot of cool stuff there. Plus that song about Jesus having the blues. Pretty good. And if you listen to the credits music, it's almost like you're really in a famous Dave's barbecue joint getting some mediocre burgers and barbecue. With barely any flavor. Taste it now. Ribs that not so much as fall off the bone, but stick to the bone unnaturally, as if they glued the meat back on. Yeah, I'm regretting that sticky barbecue also. Shoutouts to Samson Bones Machiel for testing this game. Yeah, that's Bones. That's him.